Hello and welcome to People Human Rights. I am Olga. This is our 27th video where we will be talking about the spiritual deprogrammation. Because if the evil people could program things, program bad things, that's because they have deprogrammed the destiny of human. They have deprogrammed the joy, the plans, everything that was in place. They can't deprogram God's plan, no, but they can deprogram the man from God. Yeah. And so that even if God is there and the angels are there, the people can't connect to them. You see? So they can't get from God what God gives to them, and the enemy take those benedictions that the man can't see because he's disconnected from God. So how do the evil spirits and people, what they do? There is the spiritual deprogrammation, like through sin, through witchcraft, through possessions. Yeah. There's also physical deprogrammation. They deprive men from their what they have created, what they have planned. For example, those artifacts who have been looted, yes, they have been just confiscated or destroyed. They've been seized and put in places, different spiritual places, or prisons, like museums and or other and some spiritual prisons. They cover up, they loot, they cover up and make you believe that it belongs to them, but it's just a covering up. So men needs to, the human beings, men need to recover their connection to the eternal, to the creator. The enemy can't do anything against people if the people are connected to God. Because the enemy is a creature, like the man. He can't do anything. He is not the creator. He's not the master of the earth and heaven. But he uses strategies to disconnect people from God. and they disconnect man from their spirituality. Mm. They use some tactics like fear. They use fear a lot. Mm. They use so we need we need to know that the spiritual war is a war of deprogrammation and reprogrammation. If we read 2 Chronicles 7, verse 14 to 16, it is God who is speaking. If my people who are called by my name will humble themselves and pray and seek my face and turn from their wicked ways, then I will hear from heaven and I will forgive their sin and will heal their land. Now my eyes will be open and my ears attentive to the prayers offered in this place. I have chosen and consecrated this temple so that my name may be there forever. My eyes and my heart will always be there. So, yes, there are some people who have the mission to sanctify the earth. So, and the enemy knows that the strength of the human motherland resides in its spirituality, which is directly linked to the Creator and to the creation. He can't do anything if the people remain linked to the Creator and to the creation. So if the people of the human motherland needs to get rid of their enemies, rid of the looting, get rid of the genocide of everything, they need to reconnect with their Creator. And take back their original spirituality. But we need also to remember that the human motherland spirituality is a group of different spiritualities. Some spiritualities are Kamite, some others are Kamite or Semite. But the Semitic spirituality is now more represented by the Judaism, original Judaism, and original Christianism. So, yeah. Now I will give some example of deprogrammation, of what needs to be deprogrammed. And then I will give some example of what needs to be reprogrammed. Example of things that needs to be deprogrammed. Spiritually, yeah, and also physically. It depends, but first spiritually, because everything is it is the spirituality that that brings the action, you see. So everything goes through prayer, through being close to God. And that deprogrammation of the evil deeds is absolutely necessary for the human motherland to recover to be freed. For example, if there's a situation, there's a baby on the floor, and there's, for example, a tree who wants to fall on that baby, we need to do something. Whether we take the baby away from that situation, or whether we stop the tree to fall, or whether we do both even, it's better. But we need to do something. And the freedom of the human motherlands begins spiritually. So, fight evil spirit and their evil program, evil plans, deprogram all their deeds, and reprogram everything on the human motherlands towards its initial aim, initial goal, initial use. So, for example, we need to deprogram all the physical and spiritual plan of people who then people and the spirit of and being, I'll say being that know the truth but want to hide it, or to cover up. We need to deprogram every cover up. Then we need to deprogram planification of wars, deprogram the genocides, all sorts of genocide, because there are the wars, there are the